Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect, and indeed welcome some new prisoners, by the way, today's beverage is a very nice peppermint tea. So welcome back to the game, and we're just going to quickly check out if there's any, there is some traits, but not one of note at this stage. Either way, yes, welcome back to the game. In the previous episode, we were finishing off the kitchen canteen expansion, as well as the staff-only area that was invaded by a prisoner that almost got in the armory, which could be of some concern. Obviously doing stuff in the yard here, and just generally progressing on. That is a heather bush that is missing, and also apparently a tunnel that's there. That is potentially legitimate. Let me search the toilets in that cell block and we'll see what's what. In fact, it could be this one as well, realistically. So we'll search for searching both of those. And as I said, I'm going to go here and go for heather. And we're going to put in the heather bush in there. Job done. So yes, we are pretty much at a point where we need to expand. And we will be buying some land in this episode. However, I want to do something with this room first. So let's do just that. I'm going to go and pick up the Reform Program Research Grant. We have... one prisoner passes 3 strikes program. If I double check here, we have to see if there's 3 strikes program getting attended. I think it is, but yeah, 3 strikes program, 11 interested, 3 finished, 0% pass. But there is someone indeed attending it. It is Waterhouse here. Anyway, back over to this area, and this is going to be a bit of a test. So I want to make that clear now. It is a bit of a test. So this is going to be a restaurant. Now, I normally make the restaurant bigger than this, but it's just, this is what we've got to work with. So let's go ahead and put some doors in first and see what we can do with the space available. Naturally, we will be, it's going to be a bit cramped, but we'll see what we can do. I don't want to have too many chairs and things, because if we have loads of people turn up and it's not big enough and we don't have the staff to cook the meals, then obviously that's going to be bad. Anyway, over to our objects, and we're going to scroll down because this is where a lot of the restaurant stuff is. We need a shop counter, and I like the idea of the shop counter there. They'll come in and then, yeah, have a chat, and then they'll be seated in, well, where they're going to be seated. These are the booths that we've got, and actually that way would be better. Although, oh no, we could probably have one there, and indeed one in the middle. We can do that. We can have them in the middle. I mean, there's a good row. I mean, how many they can sit? What is it? 8 apiece. So that's already quite comfortably sized. I mean, we could also put in maybe some dining chairs here, and I mean some stuff down here. I'm not sure. We do want, I think, some. Ooh, okay. So we do need counters, and I like the idea of them being that way. That's fine. However, how are we going to do this? A red panel wall across the back, maybe? We don't need it. I'm not too sure. There's a chandelier, actually. Okay, yes, we do have chandeliers we can place in here. I think we'll probably give that a bit of a miss. So, I'm tempted to put another set of chairs in, and then we'd have to have a gap, and then it will be from there. And there's dining tables. And then you've got your display counter that could go there, but then you've got... Is that enough space? It should be. Let's just place those 2 in there, and I'm going to leave this sort of gap here. And I like the idea of, at the bottom, maybe do we just have like a small table, or maybe a large dining table there? Let's have a large dining table and some chairs across, and it means that, you know, the people can come in and have a quick meal and leave, rather than something a bit more formal here. Back over to the top, and we need a couple of things. We need, it looks to be a cooker, a fridge, and a sink. So it is a cooker, not a sort of bakery type thing. So that is important. So cookers, we're going to put at maybe the back, like so. Fridges will go in... yeah, where will the fridge go? Because we're going to be running out of room when it comes to the sink, but that's just going to have to go in the corner there. Okay, that's what we've got for now. As I said at the beginning, this is a test. I'm not entirely convinced that it's going to work, but let's see how we get on. We also want to put in some flooring, and What's the best flooring for this? It's going to be probably checkered floor. I think it'll look just a bit different. So that'll go in there. We'll also put in the carpet fire resistant there. And that is technically it working. Now, we can add some more chairs and tables, also some more display counters, etc. Apparently, we could make some extra money if we had a death row. And danger level is increasing, with several prisoners having serious complaints. What are said serious complaints? There's a high sleep need. That's curious. Oh, there was also a problem with food and people being starving, but it is now resolved, apart from, well, this person here. There's the food need being fulfilled. It obviously... How are we doing for this one? 65%, going up to 70. Oh, yeah, every prisoner's been... prisoner's been fed. Everyone's had their fill of that one. Okay, so just this to put in. Obviously, we will have to add in some water, which there is no water over here. So that's going to be problematic. We're going to have to run a large pipe up and across. And then we'll put in the small pipe like so. We could run a large pipe in, but it's just cheaper to run that one in. So, there we go. It's technically in and working. Let's go to our logistics in prison labour, and it says 12 jobs available. Qualified prisoners is 48. Okay, fine. Looks like we haven't found any tunnels or anything there. Potentially want to do a tunnel search all sectors? Yeah, why not? So it's still 127 places to search. It's still quite a large area to search there. And speaking of large area, let's buy for a lot of money some more land. And there's the expansion there. We've expanded to the south. Okay, good. So what do we want to do here? First things first is we want to go for the objects and to the bottom and just dismantle all of these trees or cacti, yeah, anyway, cacti. And we've got a couple of things that we found. Looks like a club and some drugs, but that's a bit. No chainsaws or any weapons or digging implements of any kind by the look of it. In terms of, and people have mentioned this, the inmates that we have, the majority of our prisoners are classed as criminally insane. Which is curious. I didn't think we'd have that many, but indeed, well, this is where we are. In terms of intake, criminally insane's open and medium sex open. We've got another criminally insane prisoner here. There you are. We've also got, I think, more than enough money to build around here. So how do we want to do this? Well, obviously walls and doors, and we're going to go with the wall. Oh, do I even bother? Or do I just put the foundations in? I think, let's just do it. Perimeter wall's going in. It's going in now. And it's going to be expanded to, I mean, I don't know exactly where. Expanded to there, is it? Okay, so it's just this line. So bring that down, and the doctor. Prisoners have been seriously wounded in a workshop accident and can't be moved. Send a doctor immediately. And also, there's a radio host. Okay. So, remove all radios. Where is the... We don't have any radios, I think. Oh, I have one radio. Anyway, there we go, look. Sarah Vruz, prisoner number 13290314. A hacker, former Secret Service agent, hacked into FBI and CIA network for fun. Robbed World Bank to give the money to North Korea. Apparently, sentenced to trafficking. And bleeding. That's a lot of blood. Right, let's get a doctor over there, shall we? So over to our infirmary, and we'll get this first doctor that we come across, and say, yes, please help this poor prisoner. And we can see that bleeding level is going up quite fast. Where is the doctor? The doctor's running here. Oh, it's about halfway. I'm hoping we have the time. So that's one of the events. One of the more rarer events, I would probably say, because it's not something that I've seen often. if at all. I mean, I'm sure over the thousands of hours I have seen it, I forgot more than I know. But yeah, there you are. It's all solved. Apart from that is, yeah, we should probably get some sort of signage, maybe. Right. Anyway, so it looks like the restaurant is up and running, and a lot of prisoners are heading to start cooking. That's good. That's good. Anyway, back to our building then. So the walls, and the walls are perimeter walls, which come down to... I'm just going to get the measurement out. So the line goes to there, so that's fine. There's another notebook page. And we're going to have the walls, perimeter walls, come down to, say, there. And then the rest of this will be foundation, which I'll be putting in. In terms of what it's going to be, it's definitely going to be visitation. It's probably going to be cleaning cupboard. And then it may be a bakery or something. Yeah, okay, that's concerning. We have 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, all of it. It's full, isn't it? It's completely full. All civilian customers, all waiting to be served, and there is nobody working there, even though it's work/free time. So they're just sitting there. Oh no, there we go. Some people have came and now they are actually eating. There we go. That's representative of pretty much how I've seen most most restaurants work in this game. Here's a bit of a fight here. Guard response there. And that is Natalie Quinn fighting Clara Petit. And... oh, okay, I don't know what's going on here. Attacked prisoner. Status agitated. Well, you would be, wouldn't you? Volatile, criminally insane, depressed, outbreak, sickness, claustrophobic, and psychopathic. And taser didn't work. Taser did work. There we go. Okay. That is now sorted. So it looks like some people are getting served. There we go. We can see that these civilian customers are eating. We have the fellow on the right who is eating, looks like steak and chips with a bit of salad. And the other civilian customer on the left is eating a bowl of green. On the other side, we've got a similar thing with... oh, it looks like adults eat free because the two children, by the look of it, are not eating anything at all. They've not been served. We do still have the... yeah, we do still have all of this working. I think the best thing to do now would be to... I think we expand the restaurant. Not in terms of the diner booths, that's fine. I think we just need more cookers, and we need more display counters, and more fridges. Basically, we need to double down on what we've got. So I'm going to do just that. But I'll wait until the meals have been served, and then we'll go from there. Here is the wall coming in a bit of a patchwork system. I don't know why that is the case. There's a tree stump. I'm going to dump all of these tree stumps. I don't want them regrowing. Although I fear that process has already begun on some of these. There we go. And we'll have sold the rest of it. I mean, what? It says tree stump, and obviously it's a cactus. Can it be harvested like that? Can it be used? What can you use a cactus for in that way? Interesting. Anyway, so we've got the bakery still working. Let's just max this out. I like the way that someone's at front of house here. This is Steph, and she's just sort of standing there. And looks like people are leaving with smile. There you go. That's a positive review. I think there's a way to see your... I'm not too impressed on that one. I'm sure there is a way to see the reviews and such. I don't know where it would be. Now, coverage, finance... there's our released prisoners, which is negative minus $3,000. Not ideal. There's all of the jobs. Green energy goals we haven't bothered with. Oh, hang on. Have we... We'll pick that up. Restaurant service scheme. Build a restaurant. Might as well run that. So, yeah, good. One prisoner passed the 3 strikes program and restaurant service. So what grant did I pass then that I didn't realise? Was it the reoffending rate? No. Maybe. It might have been. Reform 100 prisoners, restaurant, and reform... Yeah, I think that was... Reform for Education Initiative, yes. Prisoner reoffending rate. Reduce the average reoffending rate to 30%. Yes, it's 33% now, but it was, at some point in the game, 30%. Oh, that's good to know. All right, and we've almost passed the restaurant service scheme as well. Good, right. So, workers are cracking on, building whatever they need to build. We want to have some removal of... Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll just go for planning here. And the fences, this is going to come down. Internal is 10, but I'm just going to double-check the measurement anyway. So, it's 10 to there, and then the fence runs across. That was actually already the correct size, so that was luck more than judgment, I must confess. And that goes up to there. All right, fine, which means it's foundation more. It is the green wall classy, which will go basically like so. And require an entrance, sort of... oh, it is blocked. Interesting. Anyway, that requires an entrance. I'll just put any door on it. It doesn't matter. So walls and doors, and just a staff door to go there for now. So looks like Charlotte Patton, agitated, attacked staff recently. Interesting. Also, Felicity Madison has currently got lockdown. Why have they got that? Found weapons and found luxuries. Ah, okay. There you are. So, I've told them to build all of this, and ideally that's when I'd want to overhaul the bakery. But whatever, I'll do it now, and we'll see what they get to. So, that's the bakery display count has moved down. I'm going to then basically spin them around and put them on. Oh, actually, no, would it be best to have there and there? It might be best to do that, actually. So I have one there. But then I'm not gaining much room, am I? No. We're going to have it there, and have to have it there. And then I want them on the other side as well. Like I said, it's not ideal. Suboptimal, some may say. But, well, needs must. I mean, I could put them double front, so you won't see the back like that. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll just accept that it's going to look a bit weird, but... You know, we can handle it. We can handle it. So we'll prioritise the building of that, although I was going to say I have a theory that they'll probably finish this, but nowhere near. There's some more inmates as well. And, returning inmates. Which means we're probably losing loads of money here. Reoffending rate. Yep, minus $8,000. Yep. Alright, so it looks like the display counters are in, and these are working. We want in some more objects. Specifically, I want 1, 2, 3 cookers. Yes. We're going to have a bin in the corner, like that, and a recycling bin. Put the bin there. And what is the other one? Just a bin. Bin. Yes. And then we want probably some more fridges, like so. Okay, that's about right. Actually, we could probably put another cooker in about there. Alright, I don't know if that is going to help us out, but that's what we're doing. And I will prioritise that. You do that by holding Control and dragging with left click. Alright, so that's in. This is getting built. I will be obviously removing this wall. I'll be removing that door. This will all be one building. And let's do that now. So we're going to dismantle the door. We want to dismantle object. No. Demolish walls. Yes. How have I done this? Is it just... Well, we've got the corridor. So we've got the corridor, and then it is actually a wall there. So we're going to keep that layout. So I'll just remove that. And... we'll have a visitor door in there, and then this is all going to be sort of a corridor and other such things. But for now, deployment is going to be that. It says unsecure, which it is. It will not be shortly. And for the rest of this, we want to have in some fence grass. I'm sure it's fence grass. Yes, it is. In fact, while we're on it, let's replace the bit that we should have to replace, because it's all going to be fence grass. and along to there. And then the rest of it, all of this and this is going to be removed. So there you go. There's the overhaul. Overhaul very much underway here. See, it's going to be a little while before they get on with things. I think I'm going to demolish walls there. And to be honest, we've got the perimeter wall, so we can go ahead and remove these. Now, naturally, this thing here and this with a kennel, we should have to. Hang on. Let me just demolish the walls, and I want it the same size, so we'll have to have a look at that in a moment. But that's getting built. I will go for a staff door, and I'll put that at the bottom there, similar to this. Let's just double check as well in our, where is it? Logistics, prison labour. Oh, it's still only 12 jobs. It's the physical size of this, which is, yeah, causing that, which is fine. So I think we are just about there now. What's been a bit problematic, or rather of note, is that that's not being sand. Oh, tunnels. Oh, that's a legit tunnel. That is a legit tunnel as far as I'm aware. Ah, but that gives me an opportunity. Now, someone mentioned this in the previous episode's comment, and they said apparently you can place a toilet on the area that you've detected the tunnel, and then you rip the china out, and then there you go. You've got you've got the tunnel that's been found. Didn't know that was a thing. Let's try it. Prioritize the building of the toilet, and then we'll place it, and then we'll remove it, and apparently this will detect the tunnel. Let's do that. So dismantle, prioritize. Hopefully the same worker comes along, removes the toilet, and yeah, it didn't work, mate. Let's place that there. I'll see if it's gonna work there as well. I think this is what they were telling me to do. No, it did work. Okay, there we go. There's the tunnel. Brilliant. Well, yeah, every day is a learning experience. Excellent. Let's remove the tunnels. Again, we'll prioritize that. And that's good, that. I like that. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Why is Lovegrove trying to break into the mailroom? I mean, I'm guessing that they're trying to nick some scissors or something. I've got guard response. While I'm on it as well, I just want to double check my patrols, because apparently I'd also messed up some of the patrols. No, it actually seems fine. Doggos around the outside, guard and orderlies in there. Oh, they're fine. That's okay. Right, so, couple of things then. We want... That's visitor only, that mailroom. But it doesn't need to be, does it? We can have that as shared. Because, indeed, prisoners can work there. So deployment, we want that as visitor only. That as staff only. There we go. We've got the outside done. Okay. I am fairly happy with that. Just going to double check here, and we don't really need that anymore. We do, however, want a fencing of grass to go along there. Come down and then extend to there. Want to demolish walls along like so. And that'll be the kennel. And I have no idea what's happened there with that flooring. There's that now done. Is the other side the same? No, it's actually perfectly fine. All right, so restaurant's up and running. We, in fact, have, I believe, completed the grant for that. Yes, indeed we have. We have basic farming, from the top, green machine, eco-friendly, basic farming, bakery production skills, tracker pilot scheme, I'm not going to run that, carpentry apprenticeship, cell block D. I don't think we'll be getting... no, we won't... necessarily get there. Well, we're getting close, but I don't think we'd get up to 200 prisoners. Okay. In that case, then, probably carpentry apprenticeship. I'm just going to double check the programs that we're running. Carpentry apprenticeship, 1 has passed. 50% pass rate. Okay, let's do that then. Produce 10 superior beds. Let's see if that works. So we have our expansion now, which is good. I'm going to just finish off the sort of extra bits here. And how did we do this? Pretty much, yeah, just ripped it all out, didn't we? So let's dismantle that. It's actually damaged as well, which is curious. And demolish those walls. Those are now in. For here, I'm going to give the doggos some nice grass to sit on. And, well, we'll put in some of this. So it's going to be our flooring, because it is going to run all the way around. Like so. And where's the connection? Because we're basically copying this. It's not going to be identical when we do the rest of it. Does this just... Yeah, it's literally across, isn't it? Like that. Like that. Like that. And this bit we have a yard, which we'll probably look at doing. But let's just get the main part of it in for now. Getting some weird frame rate drops for some reason as well. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go there yet. So I'm sure that runs along like so and like so. It's like a T section. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Okay, so just going to go to planning and to walls here, and the size of this is 15 by 29. So it would be from... where would it be from? It'll be from about there. 15 by 29 is that. Which leaves, if we are correct, 29 by 7. Which would be from there. Yep, that is perfect in terms of the sizing. Another notebook page. So we know that that is correct. We then have this 31 by 24. 31 by 24. Which is that. Just going to run this line up. And it does indeed reach there. Yeah, it does. That's fine. We then have this section, which, quite frankly, I may just connect them all together. Because this is going to be death row, but down here. Do I want to do that? Connect them up. If I don't, what else is it going to be? I'm not sure. That could be death row, and we could still have this extra bit, like the forestry area, but I won't have it as forestry. I'll have it as like a little wind turbine-y type area. So the green energy stuff. That's potentially what we're going to do. Let's just double check here. It's going to be, was it 15? It's this, isn't it? Yeah, so it's 15 by 29. 15 by 29. 29. 15. Gap of 2. Then we've got 7 by 29, which is going to be, again, a clone of this. Yeah. Still haven't made this holding cell a holding cell again. It just doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't work, basically. There's a bug. I don't know if it's isolated to this save or general. There's the bakery in. Haven't really seen what that's going like, but anyway. So... I think we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of prison architect. fairly happy with our progress. We have to, well, put a lot of flooring in, build some more buildings, generally progress on, but basically money's not a problem. And the radio host has been fired, so no more riling inmates up. Not that there was in the past anyway. Either way, we will leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. It would be nice to activate our confidential informants to see if there's any traits of consequence. So we'll do that as well in the next episode. And, oh, okay. Alice Rogers has definitely not passed parole, and you can add some more time onto their sentence. That is the parole officer. And apparently that animal therapist is not a visitor. Why is that door not opening? I do not know. Yeah. And then we have the incoming comments of always put guards in parole. Yes, we could do that, but we've got so much parole. There'll be 3 guards permanently stationed, and well, let's be honest, it's a rare thing. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now. Next episode, we will look at finishing off, well, I don't know what we're finishing off. Flooring, at least. Either way, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.